Hello, darlings. I am Cassandra. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming. Now, in my last video, Satan called God out, accusing him of putting a curse on him, causing him to fall madly and deeply in love with an earth angel. And he came to me via my oracle readings and he said, look, can you tell God we need to talk? Because I think he has broken a gentleman's agreement between us. You know, you rule your area and I will rule my area. I cannot concentrate on eternal damnation and capturing and detaining souls for all of eternity if I'm obsessed over this woman trying to protect her and love her. He said, I need to do my job. You know what I'm saying? We there is karmic debt to be paid. There is temptation to be made. And could you tell God that I need him to break the curse of having me fall so deeply in love with an earth angel? So I did. I put a link for the video in my description box, telling God, delivering a message from Satan to God that, hey, the devil has work to do and he was wondering if you could break this curse. But anyway, to my surprise, to my very surprise, God decided to answer Satan. And I couldn't sleep. And I heard, this voice was talking to me. I was like, let me get up and take notes right now. Now, the way my relationship with God, first of all, guys, I am a very stubborn I'm a very stubborn person, and I find myself fighting with my holy guardian angel, with God, my spiritual team, on what I'm not going to do because I want what I want the way I want it. And it just, anyway, we're not going to get into that. But I knew that if I did not answer God's diction and his response to Satan about this curse, accusing him of cursing him to fall in love with an earth angel, I know nothing in my life is going to go right. I'm not going to be able to concentrate. I'm not going to be able to work. I'm not going to be able to. I know how this operates. Yeah, I'm getting with the program. So I have my notes here, and I am going to read them verbatim because I don't want to misconstrue or what's the word, misconstrue. Not a single word from the divine. So here we go. Dear Satan, this is God. I know you are surprised to hear from me. I rarely reach out to let alone feel obliged to answer your requests for a favor. I heard your plea to be released from the curse of having fallen in love with an earth angel. I'm sure you feel terrified and overwhelmed, worrying about the safety and well being of someone or something other than yourself. I don't recall rec- I don't recall creating a contract or covenant whereby we would rule separate domains of good and evil and heaven and hell. Take a moment to visit my Etsy shop, Cassandra Magick World, and you will see a plethora of metaphysical tools to align with your goals and your dreams. Each magic talisman comes with instructions as well as a feng shui chart and how to make changes in your home and how to charge your sigil. But an understanding of the infinite possibilities of a natural outcome of humans exercising free will. In honor of free will, I have allowed you to lead, trap. I have allowed you to lead, trapped, and manipulate and entice humans into fear-based thinking, self-destructive addictions, and into nightmares of their darkest temptations, to be trapped in psychic attacks of illusions of eternal damnation and a mental fog of hopelessness weaved by yourself. Satan, we both know that free will gives the illusion of freedom to do whatever to whomever they want without consequences, when we both know that moral structure, healthy boundaries, respect for natural laws, and codes of ethics are the foundations of feeling safe, loved, and protected. I digress. Let me find my notes here, guys. So, initially, I tried to protect my beautiful, sweet earth angel from you by fighting her battles without her knowing, blocking her enemies before they showed their hands. But every night she cried herself to sleep, wondering why she had no friends, why certain people stopped calling her back. She felt she had no help. Every day she prayed to me, asking, why did her relationships end? Why are people ghosting her? Why are people avoiding her? She started to believe that she was isolated because no one loved her, because she wasn't good enough. I tried to protect her and shield her from pain and hurt and disappointments with only my love. Then I noticed that she didn't know how to protect herself from predators, people with ill intentions. She didn't know how to use discernment. She didn't know who to trust. She didn't know how to stand up for herself. And as much as it hurt me, I had to let her learn how to become strong, courageous, and wise by allowing her to use her free will, and this left her vulnerable to you, Satan. You see, I tried to protect her by isolating her from treacherous, disloyal, liars and cheaters and backstabbers, families, backstabbing family and friends, ill-intentioned lovers. I sent my mightiest and fiercest angels and their band of angels and demons to battle you and your demons. I tried to conquer the devil in you, Satan, with plagues, natural disasters, anger, fear, aggression, and armies of mass destruction. But you seemed to enjoy the banter, the conflict, the fighting. There is no such thing as defeat if one enjoys the battle. You can't win against a warrior. He is only sad when there is peace. I realized that I was adding fuel to the fire, so I needed another tactic. Even as Almighty God, I realized that I could not protect my precious sweet earth angel from the devil. So Satan, I watched you abuse and misuse her, exploit her, block her blessings. I watched her fall apart as you lured her into a life of victimhood, powerlessness, feeling trapped by limiting beliefs, low self-esteem, and unworthiness of a better life. Because you fed her false hopes, empty promises, and broken dreams. I watched you cast love spells upon her, use dark magic, hexes, and curses to control her and destroy her faith in me, herself, and love. I watched her feeling sad, disappointed, and discontented after being let down time and time again. It pained me to watch her wallow in self-pity. Then it dawned on me that you, Satan, was helping me to save my beautiful, sweet earth angel. So I let you torture her until she no longer saw herself as a victim, but victorious in her ability to shift her thinking and taking action. I let you hurt my sweet earth angel until she felt nothing but empathy for whoever and whatever was trying to destroy her. I let you disappoint her until she knew that her enemy lacked wisdom, empathy, and intelligence, and that she was superior and more powerful than anything that could possibly attack her. She no longer wanted or needed validation from anyone outside of herself because she recognized that she is the ultimate authority in her life. Satan, I let you take everything from her until she realized that she needed nothing and no one, and understood that she is powerful, whole, and complete, and that you, Satan, have no power, and that you could not give her anything that she did not already possess, because you did not create her. She realized that she is a divine being and demanded the respect that I tried to entice others to give to her when I was trying to protect her with my love. I realized that my love was not enough to teach her how to love herself, listen to her own intuition, and set healthy boundaries. Without you, Satan, and your devilish ways, I could have never prepared her for the immense power and love that is coming into her life, because she wouldn't have been wise enough to acknowledge, accept, and appreciate the divine love that is coming to her life, because she wouldn't feel worthy of this type of love. You see, Satan, because I love my earth angel unconditionally, and because I gave her free will, I could not protect her from you. You see, I love her too. The only way I could stop you from harming her was by letting you watch her transform and grow, by embracing and merging her dark side and her light side together. You watched her use every obstacle, challenge, and block you sent her way as fodder to create her own empire of self-confidence and self-love. You fell in love with her grit and determination. You, Satan, fell in love with the bits and pieces of her personality that reminded you of yourself and how you endured being despised and hated and misunderstood. Satan, you fell in love with her, this beautiful earth angel, when she stopped whining, crying, complaining, and blaming you or anyone else for what was wrong with her life. You, Satan, fell in love with her magic and her detachment from self-pity. I never cursed you to fall in love with my beautiful, sweet earth angel. You were taken in and mesmerized by her beauty and her strength and her courage. I love her too, more than you can ever imagine. Who would have thought? Now we have something in common. Always God. This is God's response to Satan. I don't know who this message is for, but I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you, darlings, in the next video.